Welcome back to Views and Tuesday Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes. So I'm going to talk today about Amazon Studios head admitting to censoring the reviews from Prime Video that the company didn't agree with. Okay, so before I begin, I want to let you all know, if you enjoyed the content I put out there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Amazon Studios boss Jennifer Salke, as reported by Into Comics, admits to censoring the Lord of the Rings of Power reviews over points of view that we wouldn't support. So in other words, the people who they accused of review bombing and everything, they went on ahead and blocked them out to the point where they had to go ahead and turn off the server for where they let the audience leave their reviews. Okay, so it says here that Jennifer Salke confirmed what many critics suspected, that Amazon was censoring reviews that the company disagreed with. And you know what? I'm not surprised by it myself, because I knew it didn't matter when I did that one live stream, where the first 2 episodes premiered on the app. Okay, and it's like it didn't really make sense, because there were like 1 or 2 sentence responses with 5-star ratings and everything, and people just stating how good that is good, how good it is in 1 or 2 sentences, but don't even go into much details that's good enough to critique the show. All right, so in other words, I got a feeling it's a big form of hypocrisy here. So it talks about here that in a giant damage control article in Hollywood Reporter, Salke confirmed the gigantic corporation was using all of its power to censor opinions they disagree with. She told the outlet that she saw the criticism. We all saw it coming. There were no surprise. I knew it. I told y'all they know that we were going to criticize it. So that's why they went on ahead and put $1 billion for it, to not only make the show but also promote it. And when they promoted it, also, I guarantee you, they paid off a lot of people from bloggers and vloggers and all of that who were token fans, and it's like they paid them all to go ahead and say how good it is, how wonderful it is, even with a scripted response stating that it's better than what I expected, so on and so forth. You know, having insight into our global audience, we also have the insight into the darker sides of how people can manipulate reviews. And manipulate reviews. So you're saying they manipulate reviews, but you went on ahead and manipulated the reviews themselves by censoring people who didn't like the show itself, by what you put out there, by going ahead and closing down the review portion of Prime Video when it comes to the show for 72 hours. Look at it, pot calling the kettle black. My goodness. Having insight into our global audience, we also have insight into the darkest sides of how people can manipulate reviews and have other points of view that we wouldn't support, she revealed. So yeah, they're hypocrites. They're hypocrites. And it goes here that the confirmation comes in wake of Amazon announced they were updating the review system on Prime Video with the premiere of the first episode of the show. And Variety reported this before, where they talked about the newly 72-hour delay of all user reviews, good and bad, posted to Prime Video. So in other words, they're trying to go ahead and keep the keep the honest reviews from there, and the good reviews are like cheering on the show, so that way they can go ahead and cut down on the pushback. Okay, that's crazy. You know, that's really crazy. And in Hollywood speak, 72-hour delays and everything, that's when people will forget about the different reviews and go on and move on into the middle of the week or the next week. All right, so they figure they do that so that way people would go ahead and forget about it and not even worry about it. All right. Not only did they indicate that they were delaying reviews, but they would also be evaluating each review for authenticity. Man. It's a big hypocrisy and double standard right here, talking right now. But of course, if they do it, it's fine. But when we do it, suddenly it's review bombing. You know, Variety's Adam B. Very and Jennifer Moss explain each critique is then evaluated to determine whether it's genuine or forgery created by a bot, troll, or other breed of digital goblin. Yeah, we can all, by this language, you can tell which way they lean, all right? But nevertheless, Variety went on to claim Prime Video system is working by pointing to a league of their own and the fact that the show had an average of 4.3 out of 5 stars, with 80% of users giving it 5 stars while only 14% gave it 1 stars. Anyone with any sense of critical thinking ability would be appalled at such writing words. It's rather clear that Prime Video is favoring reviews that praise their own shows rather than those that are critical. Why? Because of the fact that they're trying to keep their narrative going. The narrative, not only of their own, but also in general of the Hollywood elite. Okay, who would push forward the narrative of Washington D.C. so that way they can get more money from these government officials. Not only that, so that way they can also support them in the upcoming election years and stuff, so that way they can keep control of us. You know, I don't want anything leaning left or right. You know, I'm apolitical myself. I'm not even down the middle. I'm on the outside looking in. But anyways, not only can one deduce this by the simple observation that there are 80% 5-star reviews compared to only 14% of 1-star reviews, but a YouTuber named Ryan Cannell took a look at Prime Video's review system. He pointed out that, you know, 5 stars with 2 approved reviews for Rings of Power seems normal. But it seems pretty normal with it being number 1 in the United States right now. They will have 2 5-star reviews. Now, of course, he said that if we scroll down a bit, as he's shown in the video, we can see it's much more than just 2 5-star reviews. Right now, I think they're showing something like 44 reviews, which is still laughable. It's laughable because they're all going back to September 2nd, September 5th. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of reviews out there for this thing, but they are so carefully controlling and manipulating this to try and manage the backlash to try to and do damage control. Yep, just like I said, they're doing damage control and everything because of the fact that they're responding to the backlash that was received ever since the first episode. Okay, and I wonder why wait until now to go ahead and come forward about this. Why just go ahead and why say that? You know, and it's like a lot of people they're about to lose their jobs except for her. I wonder when her contract is up, because I'm pretty sure Jeff Bezos, when he hears about this, he's going to go ahead and put her in a hot seat, you know, and that bottom's going to burn. So then it talks about before they began censoring reviews, Prime Video was also working with YouTube to delete negative comments on the various trailers and promotional videos for the show. Now, the thing is, there are hardly any, you know, negative reviews, but instead there was people who were spam posting up their different quotes from whether it's the lore, the literature, or other things that's around the realm of pop culture. And it was funny, you know, it was hilarious. I love it. And it says here, even YouTube Disparu highlighted that this when he examined the video titled "The Earth Needs More Elf Fans," where he noted at one point in time in the video had over 6,000 reviews with 506 comments. Then the video has over 309 reviews and it only has 287 comments. So he said if you just do the ratio of views to views and comments to comments, you would have expected 2,567 comments, not 287, which means that if you assume that the same comment velocity over time, they've deleted 89% of all comments that anyone made. So in other words, that 89% of the comments made were those who didn't like the show or didn't want the show. So in other words, those who they deem as bad reviews. I tell you, they're only proving one point, not only the things that we said about them, but the fact that we're winning. And they're afraid because they're losing their grasp on us. Let me know your thoughts about this whole thing in the comments below. Do you believe more will come into the light, or do you believe that, you know, all of this is just more about them and not about what we want, how we feel. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if I went wrong anywhere in the video. And also, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button and also share it everywhere. And if you enjoyed all the content that I shared with you all, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.